Hi son, it's easier for me to communicate with a little video, so that's what I'm doing. This I think is your design. Obviously I'll give you a 2D with dimensions. That span is too big in my opinion to be unsupported. It doesn't really matter what you're putting on it. Even if there was nothing on that, after about a year you would see a sag in that piece of board, even with a good quality white faced and edged moisture resistant MDF board. That would sag. Plywood might not, but I wouldn't risk it if I was you. I don't see what you're gaining by taking that risk. This is at the top here a standard 1.8 meter track. You can make that as long as you need by just adding, you know, different combinations of track there, so don't be limited by that 1.8. This is what I think you're trying to achieve on the extreme right. Looking at the photo you've sent, it's not going to be easy to do this. It's an awful lot of work to get that little extension there, to get these two components sitting at exactly the right height to match up with all of these. I could do it, but even I wouldn't find it easy, and I do a lot of this kind of stuff. The other thing is, you've got an issue with a water pipe on this side, and you've suggested cutting these off, which normally I would say, yeah, no problem, go for it. But because you're using the shorter hang standards, the 1 meter, what you'll find is that there is a secondary fixing hole here. Now that isn't load bearing, but what it will do is it'll stop this assembly swinging about. So, you know, you're fixed here, it's not going to jump off the track, but this vertical and this vertical can swing if they're not tethered to the wall at the bottom. And if you cut that, the 1 meter hang standard only has one hole, the other ones have a couple of holes further up. So what you're going to have to do is, yes, cut these off, that will work. I would definitely, because you're so close to water, put some hammerite paint or something, white hammerite, just sort of brush a bit over the cut ends. And to stop these swinging, what I would do is, if you are able to drill a neat hole right in the center between twin slots, then do it. If you don't have the facilities to drill steel, I mean, you can drill steel with a hand drill, you just need a good quality new bit. But if you aren't able to do that, what I would do is I would find a position right behind one of the higher shelves, either that one or that one. I think that one's going to be slightly more visible, but it's a better position. And then you could drill, you could screw through one of the slots. If you go really, really close to the shelf here, you're not going to see that screw head. But you know, you've got a variety of things going on with this installation. It's not going to be easy. You've got an unplastered wall, so everything is going to be slightly sitting at, you know, imperfect heights and positions. You've got a problem with sort of tethering these. This, getting that fixed at exactly the right height on an unfinished wall is going to be, you've only got 2 fixing holes there. That's going to be really difficult. So it's not impossible, but it's not an installation I would relish. Now finally, I have drawn here, this is what I would do. I wouldn't give this a second thought. Put a middle support in there, and you can do what you like with the shelves then. I think it's going to look fine. You know, it's it's a utilitarian design. Don't overthink it. Put that support in there. That's my advice. Okay, hope that helps. Speak to you soon. Bye bye.